Welcome to the Straits of Mackinac, where you'll find lots of Lakers.
Look at that one.
And plenty of pinks.
We are in Pink City and we are so happy right now.
John's got helpful tips on how to strategically and effectively maximize your rod spread, even on smaller boats. Plus, how to get the most out of your electronics, and he'll share some of his favorite go-to baits for the Straits region. It's a beautiful day to be on the water, and we're heading straight to the Straits on this edition of Fisherman's Digest.
Popped? Oh yeah, good fish.
Water?
I don't care.
Heck yeah.
We get a well, we can't see the bridge because the island's in the way. Wow, this is a good one. Yeah. Well, welcome to the show, guys. We're out here. You can't see the Mackinac Bridge because of the little fog in the way, but late summer, got our buddy Travis in the boat with us. We're gonna show you awesome fishing Straits area. Stay tuned. Holy cow, this is a good one. That's what's nice about auto down and up and down. You don't forget where you're setting when you're, because it always goes right back to where it was. Exactly. I'm backing up. Wow. Trav, that's a good start fish, ain't it? No. Look at that one. Travis has got a healthy Straits area Laker. Just doing what Lakers do, and that's move around. We'll get this sucker set and we'll talk to you a little bit as the sun comes up about what we're doing here today. Oh my goodness. That's a big fish. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it, boys, but you can't be more lighthouse point than that right there. We're right here in the Straits of Mackinac in the background of Mackinac Island. And I'm going to stay on the wheel because we're on a really tight break here. But Travis is hooked up for fish number 3, and it's only 7:30 in the morning. That's not good.
Another lake here on Lake Trout, Straits. He was on for a while.
Well, he hit. Tell you what.
Might be another one for the live well.
I think so. I think we're going to be donating some fish to friends today.
Yep.
Beautiful. Some nice fish.
Out here by Lighthouse Point.
Once what we're doing here, what you're seeing is we've got a point way up there, and way the other way we got a point down there, and we are just literally flatline trolling on the lee side of the island. So, you know, you can see, you can feel it. If you were out there, it's windy. She'd be rolling right now, but hey, we're able to catch fish, and that's sometimes, you know, we plan this trip. Trav took a day off. We plan the trip, you're gonna go. So what do? You adjust to the weather and the wind conditions, put yourself in a good position to still catch fish. And in the Straits area, because that right there is the Straits, right there. We're just on this side, the calm side of Boblo right now. And we just started at the top and we're just gonna work our way down. Why? Because we can fish. Otherwise we'd get blown all over. I'll get it.
You got her?
You're steering.
All right, I'll steer.
And we're right on the edge. Oh yeah.
Nice fish.
Yeah. He just realized he was hooked. I'll tell you what, we got into that 80-foot, and that seems to be the hot spot, the hot depth. I mean, if we can keep ourselves in there, I think we can do fine, even just trolling this edge. We're in a small boat today. It's only a 20-footer. And one of the things that you get when you have the islands out here is that you can get a wind, like we've got a west wind today. And if you get on the east side, of course, on the lee side of the island, you know, Trav, you can just troll this, just make long poles down down the island. And there's a lot of steelhead, there's a lot of pinks. Those pinks are coming up from Alpena, Sheboygan, and they're headed to Detour Pass.
Yep.
And so this is just a natural route for them to just be swimming in. And those pinks, I'm telling you, when it comes to eating,
oh, they're good.
They are really good.
I love smoking pinks.
Oh yeah. Just taking it easy here. If anybody wonders why, well, John, how come you just don't reef that thing in? Well, because you don't want to lose them, you know.
Nope.
You don't want to tear them out. If it's a pink, you know, it's really easy to tear a pink off, and a laker. That's a perfect eating size right there, Trav.
That's a good eater.
Yep.
Look what you just spit up.
Well, you said this was a really good spoon. You couldn't believe it hadn't caught fish, and it's because it had weed on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard the creak of the rod. That something's going on
Something's
here.
happening.
I looked at the high diver, nothing. Low diver is just pounding. Oh, it's
well, silver, isn't it?
Silver.
Pink?
It's a pink. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're gonna eat good. Trav, show that off because that makes me totally happy.
That's a good size pink.
That's a really good pink. Big pink, actually. And they're really just, they look a lot like a steelhead or an Atlantic, a juvenile, but they're definitely good eating. So.
Fish Flop Wednesday.
Yep.
You get in there.
Perfect. Definitely silver.
Perfect.
It's a monster pink.
Oh boy. What is he?
It's a monster pink.
Oh. There we got him.
We got everything here. He got me. Can you believe it? I'm in the swim platform. We got the fish.
We got him.
We just have to figure out how to get him in. What we're doing there, what Travis is doing is snipping one of the gills so he'll bleed out. The meat quality on salmon and trout is way, way better when you gill snip them right away. But what you'll have when you go to fillet them is perfectly beautiful meat with no blood all over everything.
Another one.
There you go. Another one on the meat rig?
I think it's another pink too.
We're catching pink salmon on the meat rig. This is a better one, ain't it?
A little bit better.
I'm actually glad we didn't turn around.
Me too.
This is fun. Another pink. He hit it, this one. That's a big pink.
Oh, crazy fish.
Crazy fish. It's like an Atlantic, but look at the size of that one.
Pink's like meat. What a nice pink.
Well, this is an education for everybody right here on pinks and meat. Can you believe that? That might be a king. Should I slow down or not?
I want to.
Yep, that's a king. Hang on.
We got stuff everywhere.
I don't know what's going on, but ladies and gentlemen, we officially have a cluster.
We got a cluster. We got rods everywhere.
I got rods everywhere. I lost the last big fish. There's definitely a fish here. That one released. I think it just released and the fish is coming with it. What you have, I have no idea.
Oh, jumping.
Jumping, big steelhead. Look at him back there. That's a good sized steelhead, boy. The bottom is just constant with smelt. It is constant. Silver, I see color. Oh, he's a nice one, boys. Oh, yeah.
Nice steelhead.
That is some good eating right there. Get yourself.
We knew this was a steelhead and we seen him jumping.
Did. Beautiful, beautiful.
Nice steelhead.
That is nice. So what we got here is we were going to pick up and make our second pass of the day, and I popped the rigger, and as it was fluttering up, I felt something hit it. And there we go. And we got one on the outside too. We got to 80 foot, 90 foot.
We got fish.
Isn't that crazy? So we got to double up here. Well, the first one here is really strange because I think he might have hit the slider after I popped the rigger. He was not there before. I think this is just a jumbo pink. But man, oh man. That's kind of a lesson number one. When you pop a rigger, don't necessarily just burn it in. Let it flutter through the zone. Because if you let it flutter, chances are something will grab it. Because you got to remember, it looks about as natural as can be once you pop it. It's just fluttering. It's a pink. It's a nice one. You might be hooked up with a pink or a trout.
I think it is a pink.
Yep. We are in Pink City and we are so happy right now about this because I'm telling you, I wanted to catch pinks today. A walleye?
No, Laker.
Laker. I was gonna say it had teeth. It's a perfect eating size. There's our little slider. Gotcha. Another beautiful, beautiful little fish. Quick release that thing. No worse for the wear. Trolling fish. We can pop that.
That one you can tell has been bit a few times.
Yeah. So one of the best things, and we're here done at the end of the day, but I wanted to show you just this amazing setup that we ran all day here on TraxTech. Now we pulled the riggers, but this is our rigger rod, of course, with a rod holder and a slider rod. We've got 2 down dipsy rods we've left in on this side, and then 3 board rods. And what's really cool about this system, as you can see, is you can run 7 rods off of a little 20-foot boat. And you can run them efficiently and effectively without getting them all tangled up. Now we did have a tangle today, but that's because I turned into a current that I knew I probably shouldn't have, but we were able to get it out. But the TraxTech system gives you a full row here. Here's where our boards go for the trip home, coffee cup holders, board holders, the whole system, and most importantly, another fish to show you here from the Straits area. So one of the most important things, and you've heard me talk about this before, now here's my Garmin, and I'm running split screen today because I'm in my 20-foot Kodiak. We don't have autopilot in this boat, so I'm just steering. But these are the two screens you really have to have set up. Your sonar to let you know where the fish are at, and your depth contour line screen. And one of the most important things you see right here, I'm just gonna expand it out a little for you. Oh, sorry. Expand it out a little for you to help you see. We just went over a shallow spot there, and you see those depth contour lines as I move in. Just come off the 60-foot depth contour and dropped off into the deep water. As soon as we fell off that edge, boom, we caught one. One of the most important things that you have to remember when you're open water fishing is that depth contour lines still matter. You have to know where the fish are holding in the morning, and then if they slide out. You've got to pay attention to depth contour lines. Setting your screen up so that you're constantly aware of what's on your screen, what's under your boat, and also the depth contour lines is one of the most important features. Garmin and the 106, our Ultra 10, is an awesome unit. See this? We're marking these 30-foot fish. We've actually been putting baits right up there and catching those pink salmon as you've watched today. So what we got before we go is just to let you know, this is classic Lake Huron fishing stuff. Now we've got a couple of Super Slims here by Dreamweaver. I'm showing you some stuff we caught fish on today. We caught our second to the last fish. We literally put it down and immediately caught a fish on it. A little bit bigger of a blank, more of a magnum size. But basically loud colors, as you can see with black dots, a lot of orange present or green present on silver today. And silver was important because we had perfectly blue skies. Now, if we would have been in a cloudy, overcast circumstance or right away in the morning or late in the evening, then maybe a gold blank would have worked really well too. But basically, if you're looking for spoon choices here on Lake Huron, you're going to want to use loud contrast color spoons that have a lot of either gold or silver blanks with a lot of orange or green. Spots are always good.
Our trip into the Straits region today started out of St. Ignace. This city, located just over the Mackinac Bridge, is known as the portal to Michigan's Upper Peninsula, and the fishing here is nothing short of spectacular. In addition to the Lakers and Pinks you saw us catch here today, the Straits offers opportunities for migratory salmon, steelhead, smallmouth bass, pike, and plenty of other freshwater species. In addition to the big water access to both Lakes Michigan and Huron, there's also plenty of inland lakes and rivers to explore. The fantastic fishing is just the beginning of what St. Ignace has to offer. Paddling enthusiasts will find miles of shoreline, inland channels, inlets, rivers, and creeks to explore via canoe or kayak. Or change your perspective entirely by taking a dive to explore the Straits of Mackinac Shipwreck Memorial, a vast state preserve with at least 11 identified wrecks. Back on land, you'll find miles of hiking, biking, and ATV trails. The St. Ignace area is also recognized as an important migratory stopover and resting area for 275 bird species, making the St. Ignace Birding Trail a must-visit for nature lovers. To discover everything that St. Ignace has to offer, go to stignace.com.
Hey, thanks for joining us today on Fisherman's Digest. Thanks to Travis Laver for helping us out. Thanks to his wife and his kids for lending me to him for a day. Travis is going to let that fish go. If you're looking for an awesome opportunity here for fishing, Travis, this is a legit fishery, isn't it?
This is a legit fishery, yep.
Absolutely. We've come in May, crushed them. Now it's the end of August, crushed them again. We might even come back at the end of September and see what we can do. We'll see you again next week on Fisherman's Digest.